Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video we are back out at the Lazy Bones Boot Fair. Yeah, I'm not too sure how many of these we've got left, but yeah, thought I'd pop along today, see if we can find anything. We've been doing really well every time we've come to Lazy Bones, and yeah, hopefully that will continue on today. So I've got about half an hour until the gate opens, so I'm going to go and have a bit of a chat with some of the other guys. And yeah, then we'll head in and we'll see what we can find. So give me a minute and then yeah, we'll get in there.
That's all I've got game-wise. Yeah, exactly.
You're getting over there. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
350.
You got any
That's a
perfume?
good game, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all right. I've already got it. You right there? Let's have any games.
Pound each.
Pound each. Yeah.
£3.
There you go.
Is that one of each? Sorry, it's just
Two,
some.
yeah.
Yeah, I meant a Wii and an Xbox.
All right. Yeah, one of each.
Wii's are hers, Xbox are mine.
All right. Do you want £2
That's fine,
coins?
I've still got the change to do.
All right.
I just need to remember. Pound.
All right. Thanks a lot. It's gone up quite a bit.
I don't know, does it hold luggage then? Is that all right? It's good, isn't it? It's still here, isn't it? It's just in the right place at the right time.
I'm not sure how much he wants. Just wait for him to come over.
It's only Russian cake. It's not the best one, but it's...
So what you got?
Frankie, what does he want? PS3 and
And what was the
three
PS4?
for the
Sorry.
Three.
Free.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. Go on. I'll grab that one.
Okay. Sure.
Two and three.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Do 2 for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I've not got them ones.
So you said to me we could have put them together on 3 for 6. I'm joking. We wouldn't do that. Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good one, isn't it?
I've tried doing that with him several times, and he never clocks on what I'm talking
What
about.
really confuses people, you go, how much you want for this 50p game? And they go,
Brilliant. Thank you. Big sort of surface mount ones.
Yeah, the ceramic.
At least then you know that they're going to be sort of decent.
Yeah.
You getting that?
I'll get in that one. Yeah. How much are your games?
They're £3 a game.
Any more games coming out?
That's all I've got at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
That's not worth a lot.
is it?
No. Check it, but I'm 99% sure it's not worth much. I think it's like £4 game with CDX now. You right there? Just the one.
Lovely.
All right.
Thank you. 3, 4, 5.
Nice, was it?
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Is it just the one? Sorry. Was
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I'm just looking at that one. I put that one in there, so it's don't get confused.
You want Overwatch?
No, don't worry about that.
I've had that one before.
Yeah, you got that the other one, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was that going for?
How much
Huh?
have you bid, hon?
That's
Sorry? How much have you bid?
Oh, I only put
So they're £1 each.
No,
They
no,
are
no,
separate.
Yeah, what's the
Okay,
X7
no,
for?
no.
Did you say?
Oh, let me do it again.
£2. Did you do £2 on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, I'll give you that back.
Oh, lovely.
All right, cheers.
How much is that?
The shirt £1. There you go. Lovely, thank you.
you throw it.
How much do you have on your Pokeballs?
They're just the empty shells. I don't
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. 50p each.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still unloading.
I'll come through and grab it.
Lovely. Thank you.
Do £2 the lot?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that one as well. £2. That's a baby wheat. £3 for that, and then you can have that too.
There you go.
Lovely.
All right, thank you. Oh, right.
I had to have that.
You're right there. What'd you have on that?
Yeah, mate.
How much, sorry?
20.
20.
120.
120.
The 100 off of it, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, no.
They go for £200
If it works.
on eBay. Yeah, it works.
Does it work?
It works.
Yeah.
It goes for £200 on eBay.
Yeah, no, all right, cheers, mate. Okay, so that is going to wrap up our infuriating trip to Lazybones. So yes, it was a very interesting trip, let's just say that. Missed out on an absolutely stonking deal, but we'll get to that a little later. What we'll do is we'll dive into some of the other pickups for today. So first off, we've got an Xbox 360 game, and this is Planet 51, the game. Now, this is based off a film. I'll be honest, I've never seen the film, and yeah, as a game, it wasn't too bad. Very interesting mechanics. I think early on in the game, you're actually tasked with basically mowing a lawn, and yeah, it was a bit of an interesting one. There is a lot more for me, a lot more to go in it. I didn't even get into the main part of the story. But yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. As I say, it is a licensed game, and yeah, it does tell. You can tell that it's a licensed game. But paid £1 for it. Goes for £2 at CEX, £5 on eBay. Next up, we've got a Wii game, and this is Emergency Heroes. So this looks like a racing game based in emergency vehicles. Now, I will say I wasn't able to play it because the disc wouldn't play. And looking at it, yeah, probably could do with running through the restorer. But equally, I had a couple of discs that didn't play in the Wii U. So over the last few weeks, I've had about 3 or 4 discs that didn't play in the Wii U that I was doing the capture on. So I'm going to try these discs in another Wii and see if it's the Wii console or if it's the actual discs. But what I will do is ahead of time, I will run this through my disc restorer and see if I can bring it back to life. Paid £1 for that one. Goes for £2 at CEX, £3 on eBay. Then next up, an absolutely stonking game. I actually managed to pick this up earlier on in the year on the PS4, but I actually now got another copy of it on the Xbox 360. And this was the copy that I was actually looking for years, before I even sort of saw it on PS4. And that is Deadpool. So this is an absolutely amazing game. It is basically sort of a hack and slash game. It is so much fun. It has got the typical sort of Deadpool wit in it, and yeah, just a really, really enjoyable game. I would say it is definitely one of my top games. Highly recommend anyone to pick up and play this. So I ended up paying £3 for that. Goes for £10 at CEX, £12 on eBay. The only problem is it is missing the manual, unfortunately, so I'll probably will look to track the manual down for that so that I can have a complete version. Then next up we've got an Xbox One game, which I didn't actually realise at the time that I already had in the collection, and that is Sunset Overdrive. And I will admit, once getting home and realised that I had it, I actually remember buying this on a CEX challenge. So yeah, it is what it is. My own fault for not checking the app, but yeah, I hadn't actually had a chance to play it before capturing the footage for this. And I will admit, when I was playing it, it was a really interesting concept, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. It's an Insomniac game, which I am a massive fan of their games. Obviously, I know definitely their most recent release, Spider-Man 2, has not gone down well. But yeah, a lot of the Insomniac games that I've played have been really good. I'll definitely say this is a unique take on the sort of zombie virus game, and yeah, definitely worth a play. So paid £2 for that. Goes for £2 at CEX and £3 on eBay. Then next up we've got a PS3 game, and that is Iron Man 2, the video game. Once again, I think we've recently played Iron Man. I think we got it on the Xbox 360. So yeah, I hadn't actually played that before playing this. This one was really good. So you start off and you've basically got you're basically defending one of the Stark archives, and you're essentially trying to sort of defend it from the data being stolen. And essentially you start off as an on-foot mission, and you're basically sort of fighting through the archive. And then it ends up being a flying mission where you're sort of outside the archive trying to defend it from sort of inbound threats. Really interesting concept, some really good mechanics, and yeah, for a licensed game, definitely a good investment. So paid £1 for that one. Goes for £5 at CEX, $11.50 on eBay. Then managed to get a couple of PS4 games, and the first one that we've got is Onrush. So I hadn't actually heard of this, but it is actually a really good game. So it is arcade racing. I'm just reading the back because I'm struggling to remember. That was it. Yeah, so it's essentially a racing game with sort of Mario Kart-esque pieces in it. So as you're driving around, you'll pick up power-ups, which you can then use to take down the other people in the arena. It's a really unique concept, and I have to say I really enjoyed playing it. Probably I think I've done sort of 1 or 2 races in it, and yeah, definitely worth a pick-up. If I remember rightly, I think it is online only, so I was a bit disappointed with that, because obviously once they decide to shut the servers down, it's going to be a dead game, which is a shame. But for Onrush, we paid £3 for that. Goes for £5 at CEX, £8 on eBay. And then the other PS4 game we've got is, once again, it's one that I've never played up until this, which is both shocking and surprising. But that is Rocket League. And I have to say, when I was playing it, I absolutely love this game. Obviously, I know it's been about for absolutely donkey's years now. But yeah, never had a chance, never actually had the time to pick up and play it. But yeah, the sort of car football mechanic, really enjoyed it, and yeah, actually scored some really good goals actually. So yeah, this is definitely one that will sort of go in when I just want a sort of casual game that I haven't really got to put too much thought into. But paid £2 for Rocket League. Goes for £3 at CEX, £4 on eBay. Then picked up a whole load of little Pokeballs. So we've got 9 in total. I've only got these 3 out because they're not actually got flat bottoms, so they don't sit on the table quite nicely. yeah, I sort of picked them up. I have no clue what I'm planning on doing with them. Yeah, because they're not got flat bottoms, they're not really displayable. But yeah, a whole load of different ones. What looks like pretty much a full set of Pokeballs potentially. Paid £2 for them. Couldn't find any comps for them online. So yeah, as I say, they'll just be used for decoration as and when I find out what to do with them. Then next up we get to the item that is going to be controversial in this video. And I'll talk about the item first and then I'll talk about the controversy. So managed to get an Xbox Lite. So this was something that I've been after for a while. So I was at the stall, I can't remember what the seller originally wanted for it, but eventually managed to get it for £4. Looking it up online, they go for about £10. So yeah, really chuffed to get that. But it did actually end up costing me a lot more than I expected, because on the very next stall there was a guy that had an absolutely amazing bundle that I missed out on. But I will say congrats to Calvin, because he got in and he got it. And yeah, I was very jealous that he got it. So what he actually managed to get was a Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP, and then he got Pokemon Red, Yellow, Gold and Silver, and he paid £10 for the lot. Absolutely stonking deal. Probably one of the top deals that I've seen for this year at the boot fairs. But yeah, I literally missed out on that, negotiating for an Xbox sign. So yeah, very disappointed. But what I did do, I did actually get his copy of Pokemon Gold off him. He literally spent the whole boot fair deciding whether to sell it to me or whether to sell it online. Eventually I paid £25 for it, which is about the eBay price. It goes for £32 at CEX and £25 on eBay. So yeah, I'm more than happy to just get it added in, and what I'm actually going to do is get it displayed on the shelf with the other Pokemon games and the Pokemon Game Boy Colors. But yeah, that is it. So not a massive amount of pickups today, but the ones that I did get, I am really happy with. So that is going to wrap up the video right after, and I keep forgetting to do this recently. So let's quickly run through the totals. So total spent today was £44. If we picked up everything we could from CEX, it would have been a total of £61. And then if we'd got everything from eBay, we'd be looking at a total price of £81.50. So yeah, not massive numbers today. As I say, it was a very sort of fleeting visit, in and out, and yeah, not a massive amount of gaming finds. But that's how it goes sometimes, but equally some good bits to add to the collection. So as I say, that is going to wrap the video up. But before you go, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.